nimekuwa comfortable in this skin of mine. I love being unique. I just love fashion. And I love exploring fashion. I love looking good in shorts, in jeans, in sneakers. I don't love heels. Bistaki vitu zenye najua nikivaa itanichosha. So haja gani nijisumbue nayo.
Skirt hivi uvai skirt. Skirt unashaiva kweli?
In high school I used to wear skirt.
After kumaliza
sorry hiyo story.
Amount of gift and the amount of grace follow me like a river Nile. Hey, I see the blessing come in my life cause of Jesus and me provider. Hey, mash up the place, brother, mash up the place cause of Jesus and me provider. Hey, mash up the place, better mash up the place. Hey, you know, I may say, gotta hustle every day to get good life. That's why everybody love the champion girl, you know. Preach in the place, yeah, girl. The mission and the vision of the champion girl, yeah, yo. Now worry about them bad mind guys. Jesus have me are the champion girl, you know. Mash up the place. Everybody girl know the champion girl, yeah, yo. Girl know the champion girl, yeah, yo. Najua mtu wako real na ni Prince of Peace. Hey, ukidai naeza kulink up. Amenipatia peace na your harmony. Say, ukidai naeza kulink up. Ako simple na ni morio wa mi. Say, ukidai naeza kulink up. Hey, his name is Jesus. Jesus, ukidai naeza kulink up. Mashita up.
Wafanye wakujue wendo njia ya uzima. HAVOC one time. Wafanye wakujue wendo njia ya uzima. Umezunguka kila mahali. Ukitafuta vile utapata ganji yo. Wenzako wana gari na mali. Wewe unashindwa umekosea wapi yo. Monday to Sunday you be hustling, hoping that one day you will come to win. But there's only one way to your everything. Me say everything, tell them everything. Seek fast the kingdom. Jesus Christ, reason for season. One me say, ask God for wisdom. Anything you want, He'll give you freedom. Alright, wengine wafungwa wa madawa za kulevya. Na bila wewe kamwe hawatojiweza. Wengine hawana chakula kwenye meza ila bado utatenda. Najua mtu wako real na ni Prince of Peace. Ukidai naeza kuliko. Amenipatia peace na your harmony. Ukidai naeza kuliko. Ako simple na ni moyo wa mi. Ukidai naeza kuliko. His name is Jesus. Ukidai naeza kuliko.
Privileges I enjoy. Amenipa joy. Uzima wa milele ati bado sitadai. Amenipa kile mina die. Ataki kuniona niki cry. Under the rock, the way me hibernate. If you slave like me sleeping under supernet. Come with me even if you come with a bonnet. Jesus and me shield bullet cannot penetrate. Talk about protection, me are highly protected. Talk about connection, me are highly connected. Na niki call anashika direct. Ukidai naeza kuconnect.
Najua mtu wako real na ni Prince of Peace. Ukidai naeza kuliko. Amenipatia peace na your harmony. Ukidai naeza kuliko. Ako simple na ni moyo wa mi. Ukidai naeza kuliko. His name is Jesus. Jesus, ukidai naeza kuliko.
Naeza kuliko. Akucheze vile alinichezea mi. Naeza kuliko. Akubadilishe akuweke fiti.
Naeza kuliko. Akucheze vile alinichezea mi. Naeza kuliko. Akubadilishe akuweke fiti. Najua mtu wako real na ni
Najua mtu wako real na ni Prince of Peace. Ukidai naeza kulink up. Amenipatia peace na your harmony. Say ukidai naeza kulink up.
You all nimewambia you are not ready. Karibu sana HAVOC.
Yeah, man.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Ukom different sana. No lie, you're different in terms of your drip. Tanianze hapo. In terms of your genre. How did people how was the reception ya wase? Like because unajua tumezoea kani msanii wa injili especially females tunaongojea waimbe kama Rose Mohando. You know that design. How did people receive it?
I think when I started music,
Yes.
I had my own goal, strategy and plan.
Yeah.
Mi nilikuwa nimetoka high school nikiwa na ngoma almost 30.
Yes.
Nilikuwa tu naandika. So my plan was, I even had the name. I planned everything from high school. Nilikuwa nimejua nitajiita hivi. This is how I'm going to brand myself. This is how I'm going to dress. This is how I'm going to sing, you know. So I think that helped me a lot, because I always put my mind on the goals that I had put back in high school.
Yes.
So when I started music, I made sure my brand is very different.
Yeah.
My style is very different. And that is what has helped me up to now.
Okay.
So the people's reaction about it, about first how I dress and how I sing, watu walikuwa nashanga, hey, uni dem gani? Where has she come from?
Yes.
We've never seen this in the gospel ministry, because venye anavaa very different, venye anaimba dancehall very different, and then Kenya we don't have female dancehall artists. You know, a lot of them. We actually have like 3 who are doing well in the gospel ministry. So people never received me seriously at first.
Yeah.
But as I continued consistency, releasing music and maintaining my brand, and watu wakaona, by the kuna dem anaitwa HAVOC, you guys need to check her out. This girl, she's very different. How she packages herself, her music, her lyrics, her content, very different. So with time tu alinizoea, but kulikuwa na tuishu kidogo, but tuna manuva tu.
kabisa. And you feel what people expect from Christians ni different. Sometimes it's different with what God expects, kwa sababu as a person kuna venye nina image yangu ya Christian, a pastor, a Christian artist, mama wa kanisa, kuna venye nimempicture nafaa kukaa. Do you feel it's different with what God expects from us?
Yeah, it's very different, because first the Bible says we are created in the image and likeness of God.
Yes.
And which means you will look like God, you look like God, he looks like God, he looks like God, I look like God in some way, because I'm created in his image and likeness.
Yes.
And also the Bible reminds me that we are seated with God in the highest places, in heavenly places.
Very true.
And we are heirs with God, like kenye God and kenye Jesus anapata in heaven, inheritance ya Jesus ni yako pia.
Yes.
Ni yake pia.
Yes.
And also it says that what God akiascend, Jesus akiascend in heaven, akienda heaven, aliambia disciples wake, this kenye niliweza kufanya nikiwa kwa dunia, you can do more of it, you know, you can do more of it. So mimi I don't look at what Christians expect of me. I look at what God expects of me as his image and likeness. Me I portray what God, kenye God anafanya ndo mimi nafanya.
Okay.
Kenye Jesus alifanya ndio mimi nataka kufanya more, not what Christians expect me to do. That's why how I present myself is not how they expect me to present myself, is how I feel comfortable in. I feel comfortable in this skin of mine, you know. And the word says that ye haangaliangi venye tunajipresent, ye haangaliangi venye tunaongea, venye tunavaa, venye tunaishi maisha yetu, kama we ni mlevi, kama we ni drug addict. God doesn't look that. God looks at your heart.
Okay.
So me, whatever people expect of me, that's none of my business. Me, what God expects from me as his image and likeness, as I hear as well as Jesus, that's what I consider. Yeah, that's what I look at after.
And talking about what people expect from us, do you feel sometimes kama Christians or just a person, normal person, do you feel kuna time inafikanga we stop doing what God expects from us, living the life that God expects from us, kwa sababu tunafuata venye watu, tunajisahau, tunaanza kuishi kwa venye people wana expect? Do you feel sometimes we lose our ways?
That's what is happening. Like even right now, that's what is happening. Because utapata a young person ameona there's a product yenye inafanya, tuseme for example, madem wanaona maybe mtu amekwambia you have big boobs, you don't have maybe you are dating someone, appreciate your body, anasema I'd like you to have like bigger bam bam, you know what I'm saying. So where you go to the internet, you start googling stuff, you don't know the history of that thing, you use products to boost yourself, nini. And God says you're created in the image and likeness of him. Like, present yourself as an image of God. God akikuumba venye uko, that you're a perfect creation the way you are.
Very true.
The one who will love you the way you are. So don't adjust yourself, don't conform to the patterns of the world. Because Bible inasema, do not conform to the patterns of the world, but be renewed in your mind. Be renewed in your mind. Unaget? So kama Biblia yenyewe imesema hivyo, why do you follow the patterns of the world? Ndio maana unapata wasi wanajua because of depression, because of suicide. Unaona msee Instagram amepiga picha leo na Jeep, amepiga kesho na Rolls Royce, amepiga kesho na nini nyingine, gari gani nyingine, BMW, akina Bentley. Na wewe unaona wewe uko kwa nyumba, uko kwa single room yako pale kwa mattress yako safi chini, unaona tu vitu TikTok, unaona wasi venye wana flaunt uko life, ujui how they get that money, and you start getting pressure. Hey, me, I have to look this way, me, I have to dress this way. No pressure in this life, kila mtu ako na time yake. You don't know the struggles that person had to go through ndo afike hapo mali yako. So what I'd like to say, the question you've asked is true. It's what is happening in Kenya right now. People are under pressure. People are under pressure to look good on social media. People are under pressure to live fake lives. But what is God saying? Do not conform to the patterns of the world, but ye be renewed in the renewal of your mind.
And how did you deal with your story ya kuambiwa, by the way, HAVOC, it's either uimbe kama Rose Muhando ama tukutaki? How did you deal with that?
Like I told you before, mimi nilikuwa na plan, strategy, na goal. Na plan yangu ilikuwa, mimi, I don't want to be like any other artist. Mimi nataka niimbie wale wase wenye wako vulnerable. Me, I'm called for those people. Wale wase wenye mtu alikwambia you can't make it in life the way you are, umetoka background yenye haiko fiti, so you story yako imeisha hapo. Wale wase tu wenye wako kwa ghetto, nimeona mageto fulani hapo chini ni wanoma, wana represent mageto, sijui wanatoka wapi, but ni mayutu wapoa sana. So me, I'm for those guys. Those guys who people wanaona these people hawafai kukua kwa society, So me, I was called for those people, and because I had the strategy and the goals yangu ni to represent such people when hawana say kwa society, wako very vulnerable, and what I'm called for, and because I stood with my goal, my ambitions, that's why I never listen to the opinions of other people, because I know what I want from the word go.
Awesome. Timothy, uko na swali ya leo?
Tulia tu hivi nasikia mhubiri akihubiri pale. So talking about venye msee anafaa kukaa and all that, kuna kitu kingine yenye mtu anaweza kuambia about maybe what venye unakaa ikuume, hata wao wengine wanataka kujinyonga kwa sababu mambo kitu kingine yenyewe ni crazy. Mwingine anaenda na amelia tu siku yote. Kuna maybe kitu moja yenye labda msaisha ikwambia yenye ulifeel pia wewe hii kitu sijaambiwa vizuri ama ni aje kushinda venye, na how ulihandle aje hiyo nini venye uliambiwa hivyo? Yes.
Mimi, what I have experienced in my musical journey, in regards to your question, is actually how I dress. And me, I feel I love being unique. I love sijinda iputaje. Mi napenda kuwa showstopper, I love when I get into the room, you notice someone is in the room, a very different person. So and I'm very comfortable in my skin. I feel comfortable in how I dress. Understand? So one day I met a man of God. He's a very known man of God. I don't want to mention his name, but and I respect his ministry. Sana. I was called to a school mission, and he happened to be there. So kuna place wasanii wanapelekwanga kwanza kwa room flani, and then you have refreshments as you wait for your time to perform. So mimi nikaingizwa hapo, he was there, and the first thing he says, so you are here. Why do you dress like a man? Why do you dress like a man, HAVOC? You are a very beautiful girl. Why do you dress like this? Conversation ikienda kuisha, at least alinielewa. Aliona ni dem tu anapenda kukua venye tu yuko. Like, she's comfortable in her skin, and we are friends, we are good friends. Akinipata tunasalibiana, na by the ana complimenting, you look nice today, nini. And me, I took it positively. At least, some people don't understand. If you explain to them, that's when they come to understand you. But other people may look at me and think, waanze kufikiria vitu zao. As Christians, you build so many castles in the air, and you just make judgments without asking. Michael Jackson once said, don't judge me before hearing from me. Like, hear the story from me. Don't judge me before hearing it from me.
Kweli. So before tuchape malinko, tongele linko penye umechapa na Jabidi. Kuna wasanii wa gospel wengine kadhaa, hata siwezi sema jina zao, lakini walikuwa kwa gospel then ndio waka switch. Then nikafikiria ni kama like kwa nini ndio routine mtu anaingia kwa gospel alafu unahepa unaanza kuchekia hapo kwa club. Tuambie wewe nini nisemeni. Wewe unaona pia ukihepa ama rada nini ubanduki nini nakushikilia hapo?
I have a community, a community that really supports me, and I have a mentor, I have a spiritual father. I fellowship at Life Pool Chapel under Bishop Weli Odendo, and just being grounded in church. Like, unajua ukiwa msee wa church kuna vitu zingine huwezi entertain kwa life yako. Like, ukiwa life yako it's niko fellowship, niko choir, niko wapi, nimeenda mission, nini utafikiria ati mambo la ati nafaa kuswitch, nafaa kuimba sijui ma secular music zingine hapana. Na ukiwa na watu wenye wako accountable kwa life yako, people who sit you down and tell you, hey, you did this, you did well, but next time do this, the word says this and this, they put you accountable. You have to be here. Where were you? You are not in the Bible study. Where were you? Explain, blah 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 blah. So me, Life Pool Chapel has been my main pillar. Hao ndo wamekuwa wakitembea na mimi musical journey yangu. Na pia niko na producers wangu wenye nimekuwa nikiwork nao kuanzia kitambo, akina Jontes. I have a team, and I thank God for that team.
Awesome.
Link up ili kama vipi HAVOC ukaficha pia Jabidi hapo. Mbona ulichagua Jabidi kwa hiyo ngoma? Kufanya ukaandika kwanza hiyo ngoma hivi
ngoma tuliandika tu studio, tulipatananga for again I was called for an interview at NTV, but it was outdoor, so it was at Cooperative University, so and he happened to be one of the artists as well, so kupatana venye wasanii wanaambia nanga by the way tunafaa tufanye kitu so tukaambiana tu hivyo kimchezo, but mimi nilikuwa serious. So the next week, the following week, because it was on Sunday, so between those days of the weeks, the starting week, I called him and I told him, hey, unakumbuka tukisema tunafaa tufanye kitu? Akasema so me I have a song, this is the chorus, listen to it, uniambie unaweza fanya nini, and then I plan with the producer. Me I had already talked to the producer, your Alex, so akasikiza akaniambia ni poa, no sana napenda hiyo vibe, because pia mimi nilikuwa nimeunderstand music yake, na unajua music yake it's a very different other genre, so nilikuwa nimeandika kitu ina go in line na hiyo genre yake pia, ndo to flow vizuri. So he was game, we met in studio, beat ikatengenezwa hapo, ikaadjustiwa kidogo, and kila mtu akaandika verse yake, and boom, link up.
Awesome. What are your last words?
My last words are do not conform to the patterns of the world. Still be renewed in your mind. Alafu kuna hii kitu yenye inasumbua watu huko nje, fear. Uko na tu uoga ya failure, uko na uoga ya kesho ndakula nini, sina food, uko na uoga ya rent ndo hiyo, sina rent, unaona economy venye iko, achana na mambo ya economy. Biblia inasema God has given us the spirit of love and of sound mind, not of fear. So ukiwa na love kwa hati yako, utakuwa na sound mind. Like any challenge yenye inakam kwa life yako, God utapata tu na kupatia tu wisdom ya kumaneuver through that challenge. So watu yangu huko nje tunasumbuliwa sana na fear na pressure ya huko nje. Unaona life ya mtu venye inaenda, unataka kujikompare na huyo msee. Huyo msee ujui what is going on with them. Maybe them they have their own issues. Them they have their own challenges. Them unaona kona sijui nini. I'm not saying that those people who are living well outside there, they are showing it out that they are doing a wrong thing. No. But the wrong thing for you to do is to compare with them. Don't compare yourself with anyone. You are unique, you are special, and be comfortable in your own skin. Do your own thing, man. Do your own thing.
Awesome. Social media, tukupate wapi?
HAVOC Music everywhere. On Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and on TikTok, HAVOC Music. Okay. And on YouTube as well.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Thank you so much. I'm humbled for having you here. Karibu sana. Tena na shema. So that is it hapa ndani ya Kipawa Sunday edition. My name is G Waweru. Napenda kusema jina langu, but today I don't have a quick word. Today I have a Bible verse in the book of Jeremiah chapter 33 verse 3. It says, "Call unto me and I will answer you and show you the great and unsearchable things that you know not about." Till next time, goodbye.
Fantastic.